What if I told you that a simple, almost hidden point on your wrist holds the key to releasing fears you didn't even realize were weighing on you? Imagine holding that spot gently, feeling a subtle current of calm ripple through your body as if tiny waves of peace are washing away tension you didn't know existed. Have you ever noticed how certain worries linger quietly, whispering in the background, even when everything around you seems fine? This is where your body speaks, and it waits for you to listen. Right now, take a moment and place your hand softly on your wrist. Can you feel the gentle pulse beneath your fingers? That small, often overlooked area is more than just a point on your body. It's a doorway, an invitation to reconnect with a deeper sense of balance. Ancient healers saw this spot as a channel for inner calm, a way to bring clarity when the mind felt heavy. Today, modern science tells us that pressing this point can influence your nervous system, activating pathways that signal safety, release, and quiet. The same wrist point can encourage your body to shift into a parasympathetic state, easing tension and allowing your energy to flow with a gentle, steady rhythm. As you imagine the flow of energy moving from your wrist through your arms and into your chest, notice any subtle tingling or warmth. This is your body responding, opening to the idea that fear isn't a fixed part of you. It's something you can gently guide out. Can you feel that tiny shift already? A soft sigh from within your chest, like a door unlocking inside your own being? Let yourself be curious. Where are you watching this video from right now? What city, what room, what moment in your day? Type it in the comments below. I'd love to know where this shared experience is unfolding in your world. Before we go further, I invite you to pause and consider your own story. Are there fears that seem invisible yet subtly shape your choices and your days? Hold that thought as you continue watching. If your spirit feels drawn here, trust it. Tap subscribe on Beyond the Figure and share this video with a friend. It's part of helping our community reach 10,000 subscribers, a milestone we dream of together. Leave your name and city in the comments so we can feel connected even across miles. And if you want more videos like this, share your story. I will create a detailed exploration inspired by your experience. Take a deep, slow breath. Feel the calm building in small increments, like sunlight spreading across a quiet room. Your journey into understanding this wrist point and the hidden fears it can help release starts here. Notice how your body and mind are already responding, ever so gently, even before we dive into the steps. This is your invitation to step into a moment of awareness, a pause from the noise, a whisper from your own inner guidance. There is a place on your wrist that has quietly carried messages of safety and calm for centuries. If you trace the inner side of your arm, 3 finger widths below the crease where your wrist bends, you will find a small yet powerful point nestled between the 2 tendons that run through your forearm. This spot, known in healing traditions as pericardium 6, is often overlooked, yet it holds the potential to shift your energy in subtle, remarkable ways. Imagine it as a tiny doorway. Opening it does not demand effort or strength, just gentle attention and curiosity. Ancient healers regarded this point as a channel to emotional clarity, a space where energy that had become stuck could slowly begin to move again. They noticed that when it was touched with intention, patterns of worry and unease seemed to soften, as if the body itself remembered how to return to balance. Today, modern science explains why this happens. The wrist point is closely connected to the nervous system, especially pathways that influence the heart and gut. Pressing it can send calming signals through the vagus nerve, helping the body settle into a state of safety. What feels mystical has a gentle science behind it, and what feels scientific carries an undeniable sense of wonder. When you place your fingers on this point, pay attention to what your body communicates. Do you notice warmth, a slight tingling, or a soft pressure under your touch? These are signals that your body is responding, guiding your attention to places of tension or hidden emotion. Fears that you thought were long buried might subtly surface, not as threats, but as invitations to release and understand them. Can you feel any tiny hesitation, a moment of recognition, as if your body is quietly saying, yes, this is where the change begins? Take a moment and reflect on that sensation. What story does it tell about your inner state right now? Type your answer in the comments. Your insight may resonate with someone else watching this video at the same moment. Many people find that simply noticing this point, pressing it lightly, and connecting with the breath can begin to ease feelings of anxiety or unease. The touch does not need to be forceful. Think of it as a conversation rather than a correction. Allow your fingers to rest softly on the wrist. Let your attention flow there, and imagine a stream of calm traveling upward through your forearm, into your chest, and around your heart. Ancient wisdom suggested visualizing light or energy moving with your intention. You may choose a gentle color or sensation that feels nurturing to you. Even without consciously imagining, your nervous system begins to respond. The wrist point is also a mirror for self-awareness. It encourages reflection, asking you to consider how fear or tension has been stored in your body and how small acts of attention can guide it toward release. Have you noticed patterns of worry creeping into your daily life without being spoken aloud? This simple point can serve as a reminder that fear is not permanent. It is something you can witness, hold, and let move through. When practiced regularly, it can become a subtle ritual, grounding you in the present and helping you reclaim moments that were once shadowed by unspoken concerns. As you continue to explore this point, consider how it connects you to yourself and the larger world. Ancient teachings often described these points as bridges between inner experience and the rhythm of life around us. Modern understanding reminds us that our nervous system and subtle energy pathways are sensitive to attention and intention. The blending of these perspectives shows that caring for this small area of your wrist can ripple outward, influencing emotional clarity, sense of safety, and even moments of quiet joy. Before moving deeper, pause and notice your awareness. What sensations are present at this very moment? Are you feeling a shift in warmth, pressure, or energy beneath your fingers? How does it feel to acknowledge a point on your body as a doorway to calm? Share your reflections in the comments. What does your wrist tell you? Your answer may help others connect with their own experience, creating a gentle community of shared discovery through beyond the figure. It's fascinating how something as simple as a point on your wrist can create subtle yet profound changes within the body. Beneath the skin, tendons, and small muscles lies a pathway closely connected to your nervous system, the intricate network that silently governs your heartbeat, breathing, and even the rise and fall of your emotions. Pressing this spot gently is more than a physical gesture. It's a signal to your body that it is safe to relax, a small invitation to the parasympathetic system to step forward and guide you into calm. The vagus nerve, often called the body's communication highway, plays a central role here. When activated, it helps the heart slow slightly, eases tension in the gut, and whispers to the mind that danger is not present. Many people describe it as a soft sigh, a gentle release that feels like the body remembering its natural rhythm. By touching the wrist point with the mindful attention, you are unknowingly sending a signal along this nerve, encouraging the release of stress hormones and inviting a wave of calm to move through your system. It is science, yet it carries a subtle mysticism, because your attention and intention enhance its effect. Think about moments when your heart raced for no clear reason, or when worry seemed to settle quietly in your chest. These experiences are not random. They reflect patterns in your nervous system that can become habitual. The wrist point acts as a doorway to interrupt these patterns, creating space where the body can reset. By applying gentle pressure here, you are supporting your nervous system in a natural, rhythmic way. Imagine a calm current flowing from your wrist, through your arm, up to your chest, carrying with it a sense of safety and ease. Beyond the nervous system, there is a subtle layer of energy that responds to gentle touch and focused awareness. Healers and practitioners often describe this as an area where blocked energy can begin to move. Modern science may not always measure these flows, but countless individuals report a tangible sense of lightness, clarity, or relief after practicing this technique regularly. This interplay of physiological response and perceived energy demonstrates how deeply interconnected body and mind truly are. Take a moment now and place your fingers on your wrist. Can you notice any change in your pulse, warmth, or tingling under your touch? Even the slightest awareness is a sign that your nervous system is listening, responding, and guiding you toward balance. How does it feel to acknowledge that your body already knows how to help itself, if only you pay attention? Share your experience in the comments below. Your observations may resonate with someone else exploring this same pathway. Science also reminds us that the breath plays a vital role in this connection. When you inhale deeply and then exhale slowly while holding this point, you amplify the calming signal to your body. The combination of touch, breath, and attention creates a loop of awareness, allowing the body to respond with subtle adjustments that support emotional ease. This is why even a few minutes at this wrist point can create noticeable shifts in mood or mental clarity, and why daily practice, even for a short time, can accumulate into profound benefits. Imagine for a moment that this small point is a bridge, linking what you feel, what your body communicates, and the gentle wisdom that has been passed through centuries of healing practices. Your nervous system is responding to touch, yes, but it is also receiving the guidance of your attention, your intention, and the quiet acknowledgement that fear does not need to dominate your experience. As you reflect, consider this. How often do you give your body space to respond in its natural rhythm? How often do you notice the whispers of calm it offers when invited? Take a moment to feel the subtle difference in your body and let this awareness grow. Comment below what sensations you notice. Does your wrist feel warmer, lighter, or somehow more alive? Your insight might be the gentle nudge someone else needs to recognize their own inner signals, continuing the shared journey through beyond the figure. Place your hand gently on your lap or a flat surface, and bring the other hand slowly toward your inner wrist. As your fingers rest softly over the tendons, 3 finger widths below the wrist crease, notice how it feels: warm, slightly tender, or simply neutral. There is no right or wrong sensation here. Your body is simply acknowledging presence. Imagine it as a quiet conversation between your attention and the wisdom stored in your body. Begin by applying very gentle pressure with your thumb or index finger. You do not need to press hard. Think of it as resting your fingers with intention, allowing them to be both supportive and receptive. Close your eyes if it feels comfortable, and take a deep breath in through your nose, letting the air fill your lungs completely. As you exhale slowly through your mouth, imagine a subtle wave of calm spreading from your wrist, up through your arm, into your chest, and around your heart. Each breath is a companion to your touch, guiding energy gently through the body. As you maintain your gentle hold, notice the sensations that arise. Perhaps there is a tingling under your fingers, a subtle warmth, or a soft vibration that seems almost like the whisper of a hidden current. This is your nervous system responding to your care. Allow any emotions to surface without judgment. Fear may appear as a shadow that has been quietly carried for years. You are not trying to eliminate it forcefully, simply inviting it to be acknowledged and released. Take a moment and ask yourself, what is this fear trying to tell me? Share your insight in the comments, as your reflection may help someone else recognize their own inner signals. Now you can try a slight variation. With the same gentle pressure, move your fingers in a tiny circular motion, clockwise, as if tracing a small orbit over this point. Breathe deeply and slowly with each rotation. Feel the subtle shift as energy that was held stiffly begins to flow, the body softening under your attention. Some people notice a heightened sense of awareness in the chest or abdomen, a quiet easing of tension that has been carried unconsciously. This small motion is a gentle way to awaken the body's natural rhythm, encouraging circulation of both energy and calmness. Another variation is to pair the touch with a simple affirmation or internal whisper, "I release what no longer serves me." Speak it softly or think it silently, letting each word align with the rhythm of your breath and the gentle pressure of your fingers. The combination of touch, breath, and intention creates a subtle but profound loop of awareness. Over time, even brief moments of this practice can accumulate into lasting shifts in emotional ease. Pay attention to your posture as well. Sit upright but relaxed, allowing the shoulders to soften and the spine to lengthen naturally. Imagine energy moving unobstructed from your wrist through your chest and into your heart space. The simplicity of this posture and gentle attention makes the technique accessible for anyone, no matter age or mobility. Let this be a gentle reminder that healing often comes through awareness and presence, not force or struggle. As you continue, notice any subtle waves moving through your body. Perhaps your heartbeat feels steadier or your chest lighter. Small physical sensations may accompany a quiet release of tension or fear. These signs are affirmations that the body is responding, that the nervous system is learning a new rhythm. Take a moment now and reflect. How does your body feel after a few minutes of this gentle, attentive practice? Your answer in the comments may encourage others to notice their own subtle shifts, reinforcing a sense of shared experience through beyond the figure. Finally, allow your fingers to rest softly on the wrist for a few more breaths, feeling the lingering calm. There is no need to rush. This moment of stillness is as important as the technique itself. Recognize the wisdom in the body and the quiet communication it offers through sensation, awareness, and reflection. This simple practice, repeated regularly, becomes a bridge to inner clarity and a gentle companion for moments when hidden fears arise. As your fingers rest gently on the wrist point, take a slow, deliberate breath and notice how your body responds. Perhaps a soft release has already begun, a quiet loosening around the chest or shoulders, a subtle easing in the stomach, a gentle sigh carried deep within. These small sensations are whispers from your inner self, a conversation between attention and awareness, inviting you to recognize what it has been quietly held for so long. Fear, though often silent and persistent, is not permanent. It is an energy that waits for acknowledgement, and by simply noticing it, you allow it to begin shifting. In these moments, the body often reveals hidden layers of emotion. Some may feel a gentle warmth spreading, like sunlight touching an unseen corner, while others might experience a faint tingling or flutter that signals subtle movement of energy. This is the body reclaiming space that was previously occupied by tension or worry. Can you feel that faint pulse of liberation, a sensation that perhaps your heart or chest is lighter than it was a few minutes ago? Take a moment and observe it. What does your heart seem to be saying in this stillness? Share your reflection in the comments, as your insight may resonate with someone else on this same journey. Emotions can emerge in unexpected ways. Sometimes a tiny memory, a small worry, or a hidden doubt surfaces, not to overwhelm you, but to be seen and acknowledged. These gentle stirrings are natural, as the energy that was quietly constrained now begins to flow. The wrist point, simple as it is, acts as a catalyst for this release. Ancient traditions suggested that our bodies store fear not as weakness, but as a message waiting to be understood. Today, modern awareness tells us that acknowledging these emotions without judgment allows them to dissolve naturally, making room for clarity and inner silence. Notice the rhythm of your breath as you continue to hold the point. Each inhale brings presence, each exhale invites release. The combination of touch, breath, and mindful attention creates a subtle harmony, allowing your nervous system to integrate this gentle shift. As the fear softens, you may notice a quiet clarity arising, a sense of space opening within your heart and mind. What does that space feel like to you? Is it light, calm, expansive, or perhaps simply peaceful in a way that words cannot fully capture? Type your thoughts in the comments. Your reflection could help another viewer discover their own inner calm. This practice also nurtures the spiritual self. Fear often blocks connection, not just to the present moment, but to the deeper sense of life flowing through you. By attending to this wrist point, you invite a dialogue between body, mind, and spirit. Imagine your energy moving freely from the wrist through your heart, your mind, and outwards into the world around you. Each breath, each gentle touch carries this energy, reminding you that hidden fears are not chains, they are guides pointing towards self-awareness and growth. Some people notice a feeling of profound stillness, a gentle inner silence that seems to rise naturally from the calm created at this point. Others may feel a subtle joy, a quiet sense of liberation, or a renewed clarity that allows them to view old worries with gentle detachment. These experiences are personal, unique, and real. What subtle shift do you notice within yourself as you sit with this practice? Comment below. Your experience may inspire someone else to recognize their own hidden currents of fear and the possibility of release. Finally, reflect on how this simple act connects you with the larger rhythm of life. The wrist point is a bridge, not just within your body, but between inner awareness and the gentle flow of energy that surrounds us. Every time you touch it, breathe, and focus, you are reminding yourself that calm, clarity, and courage are always available, quietly waiting within. By observing your body's responses, by acknowledging hidden fears, you begin to cultivate a sense of trust in your own inner guidance. This awareness transforms moments of tension into opportunities for reflection and presence, creating ripples that reach far beyond the immediate sensation of touch. To make this practice a part of your daily life, find a quiet moment each morning or evening. It can be as brief as 2 to 3 minutes. Sit comfortably, plus ace your fingers gently on the wrist point and take slow, deliberate breaths. Even in such a short span, the body begins to recognize a pattern of calm, a gentle reassurance that fear does not need to dominate your thoughts or energy. Over time, these small, consistent moments accumulate. You may notice that worries which once seemed heavy now feel lighter, that your sleep becomes more restful, or that moments of tension are met with subtle ease rather than resistance. Each gentle touch, each mindful breath, strengthens the connection between your awareness and the nervous system, creating a habit of calm that grows naturally and quietly. The transformation is not sudden or dramatic. It is gentle, like sunlight slowly filtering through leaves. Day by day, the simple act of attending to this wrist point cultivates clarity, emotional balance, and a sense of presence. Imagine approaching your daily life carrying this calm energy with you, where small fears no longer linger unnoticed, and decisions are guided more by awareness than anxiety. As you continue, reflect for a moment. How would it feel if moments of fear could be met with calm instead of tension? How might this gentle practice ripple through your day, your interactions, and your inner peace? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your reflections help build a shared understanding and inspiration for others on the same journey through beyond the figure. As you gently release your fingers from the wrist point, take a deep, conscious breath and notice how the body feels. There may be a lightness in the chest, a soft stillness in the mind, or a subtle warmth flowing through the arms. These sensations are your body's quiet way of showing gratitude for the attention and care you have given it. Pause for a moment and honor this small act of self-awareness. Every time you practice, you are strengthening a bridge between mind, body, and spirit. Remember that the simple act of holding this point is more than a technique. It is an invitation to a deeper understanding of yourself. The hidden fears that once shaped your thoughts are not erased. They are acknowledged, respected, and gently guided toward release. Over time, this practice becomes a companion, quietly supporting you in moments of tension, doubt, or uncertainty. Imagine carrying this sense of calm into your daily life, where every breath, every gentle touch, and every pause becomes a reminder of your innate capacity for clarity and peace. If this moment has opened a space inside you, consider what might happen when you explore other points and practices that the body offers for emotional and spiritual balance. There is a world of subtle pathways and hidden channels within you, waiting patiently for attention and presence. By exploring them gently, you awaken a rhythm that has always existed, a natural flow of energy, calm, and insight. Your curiosity and dedication are the keys that allow these shifts to happen, one quiet practice at a time. Before you go further, I invite you to take part in our community through Beyond the Figure. If this video resonated with you, please tap subscribe, share it with a friend, and help us reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. Type your name and city in the comments below. Let us know where in the world this shared experience is unfolding. Your participation not only strengthens your own awareness, but also inspires others who may be navigating hidden fears or seeking moments of calm. And if you have a personal story or question, share it with me. I will create a detailed exploration inspired by your experience in an upcoming video. Finally, carry this calm forward into your day. Each breath, each gentle touch on the wrist point, each mindful moment is an opportunity to reconnect with yourself. Notice how even small acts of awareness ripple through your energy, subtly influencing your thoughts, emotions, and interactions. This is the gentle power of presence, and it is always available when you choose to embrace it. So, take one last conscious breath, feel the quiet strength within, and let this be a reminder. The journey of self-awareness, calm, and inner clarity is always within reach. Your body, mind, and spirit already know the path. You are simply learning to listen. Share your reflections, continue your practice, and let us walk this subtle, profound journey together through Beyond the Figure.